against Grey Ghost. Okay, so this is Indonesia. Right here, you got an Alpha Mart classic for Indonesia, but you gotta find. Okay, polls tell us it's Java, at least the surrounding vicinity. So we're considering South Sumatra as well because of the triangular pole attachments we've been seeing. Okay, opponent has guessed we will just get South Suma here. Okay, probably hedge towards Lampung. Oh, it's Banten. Banten, okay. Going to Banten. It is indeed. Nice adjustment for us there, just losing 9 points in the process. But that's cool. Next up is it Mexico? Seems to be Mexico here, okay. Cosamaloapan is Veracruz, right? Cosamaloapan in Veracruz. Cosamaloapan. It's Cosamaloapan, okay. So we are actually, I think we are on somewhere like that, maybe further north. We found Cosamaloapan in Veracruz. Let's see, opponent's response will be moving towards the north, I assume, southwest, okay. Moving toward, okay, there's Cosamaloapan, and that's nice 5k in Cosamaloapan. Let's go, we have found the intersection. So cool. Round number 3. Pare though, sun is north and we got Argentinian poles, so surely Argentinian. We got the Rich. Okay, we got Alto de Sierra and Nuevo de Julio. Alto de Sierra, Nuevo de Julio. So we got 141 and Encon. 141 and Encon. Korea, Encon. 141 Nuevo de Julio. 141. There's 150. 149 is there. What? 143 is there. Where's 141? Encon. Okay, I couldn't see the other road numbers I'm supposed to see. 142. Okay, there's 142. Okay. 9 de Julio. 9 de Julio. I don't know. I am not sure. We have found road number 141, but I don't know. Okay, opponent also trying to scan for everything. We're basically in the same location, thankfully. So they are all over San Juan, so that's 94 points of damage towards us. We're moving to round number 4. Round number 4 is in Europe. Got Norwegian flag. Sure, this Norwegian flag, right? Yes, sir. So we're just gonna guess South Europe here, between Bergen and Oslo, because Europe is one of our toughest regions, quite surely. So opponent is moving towards Stavanger. Okay, moving south. It's probably to way north. It is even more north than the Trondheim. That is 600 points of damage against our opponent. Our opponent has 22% guess first rate, so gotta take advantage of that if we could. Okay, next up seems to be a Europe round in Eastern Europe at that. So far, so let's look if we have signs here. Now I'm not sure if that's Bulgaria. Not having, okay, Bulgarian flag going on there. It's immediately blocking Bulgaria. Yes, we have found ourselves in Opanets, probably north. Okay, even more northern than Varna, south of Dobrich. So it's gonna be difficult for us to keep up with. Round number 6 going on here. Okay, this seems to be New Zealand. Alright. New Zealand, however, maybe we should restart and go here because of better alright, we got Orua. Okay, but this is surely New Zealand, right? Instead of, you know, something like Australia. Kimbolton. Police. Pirihimana. Okay. I think it's Northern Ireland, but we're not definitely sure here. So we gotta try and look for more signs or road numbers as we see fit. Okay, you got Heritage. Okay. I don't know. I just went North Island. Could be South Island as well. You can see that. Hope it's not maxed out though. See, opponent will surely zoom into NZ here. Okay, guessing it's way down south in the Northern Island. So it is Kimbleton. So that is an impressive guess by our opponent, leading 1,000 points. Kimbleton. Okay. So this is okay. Either Australia or South Africa, I think. Okay, kinda looks like Australia, but okay. Okay, Stobie Post. So we're just gonna, you know, guess Adelaide here. If that makes sense. Yeah, I should probably guess Adelaide here because of Stobie Posts such as those. Classic Stobie Posts as always. I think it's way outside of Adelaide. It's too dry. Yeah, Horsley. No, probably not. Probably have this Adelaide. Almost game. Almost game. I'll just say thank you. Okay, whoa, I'm just sick. I'm not a bad. I'm just sick. Oh yes. I'm not a bad. I'm just sick. Bro. Wait, is that Punjabi? Can we? No, it's not Punjabi. I thought it was, so. Where could this be? I'm not a bad. I'm just sick. Okay. Second Life Foundation. Like, let's checkpoint here and try and move until we find signs in Latin alphabet. Apparently that's pretty hard to find. Okay, I've forgotten where this might be. So should we just guess like Northern India here? I just guess Uttar Pradesh. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this pole plates. It might be Nepal. It might be Nepal. It's Nepal, okay. Alright. Opponent with a much better guess here, surely. Going Nepal, it is Damak. The city of Damak. Big damage in round number 8. Let's lock it in. Round number 9. Round number 9 is in Kenya. Okay, bridge. Probably Kigali, right? KN12 and KN8. It's actually here. Somewhere in Kigali. There it is. Just 10 points of damage. Is this Brazil? It is Brazil. So we got BR174. We've got BR174. Rhinopolis. there, right? Probably. Let's see if it's correct or not. Probably not correct. Yeah, not correct. Why did I do that? It is correct! 5K for the win! Wow! Wow, it's correct! Villanova! 5K! In Brazil! In Brazil! What was that? I didn't expect that. By the way, but our opponent found Pendigalang in band 10, so that's nice. Of course, you got triangular fixtures on the ball tops, but opponent got within 4 kilometers, so that's cool. We got the 5K in Veracruz, nice. Thanks to design, it said Cosa Malupan, if I'm not mistaken. Cosa Malupan right here, and then of course we got Veracruz written somewhere. Okay, this said Veracruz, so we searched in Veracruz. Thankfully, Cosa Malupan was a huge town or city. Okay, nice. You got also the exposed blue blur in Mexico. You see in southeastern Mexico, so that's nice. Round number 3. Both of us tried to look for the one for one, and we have found it in San Juan province, just in the outskirts of San Juan. As you can see, there's also a ridge towards the west here. A very wide ridge towards the west. So moving on to round number 4, Norway. We immediately plunked because Norway is the second toughest country. You can see it, flag of Norway there, and yeah, it's really difficult to region guess Norway. It has a lot of fjords and was actually north of Trondheim. And round number 5 was Bulgaria. We just spotted a Bulgarian flag and just went for it. Immediately, and it was actually south of Dobrich. It was relatively dry compared to the rest of Bulgaria, so probably northeast does make sense in hindsight. Round number 6, opponent found a town that is impressive, Kimbleton, North Island. We just guessed in east of North Plymouth and suffered almost 1,000 points of damage because of that. Round number 7, we saw Stobie Post immediately going Adelaide. This doesn't look really like Adelaide, but one of the Balaclava, just north of Adelaide, and that's worth 4,800 points of damage. So opponent was left with 250 health points after round number 7. Round number 6, we failed to recognize Nepal. It was max southeast Nepal, in fact, and we went Uttar Pradesh. That's bad. Was this Uttar Pradesh or was this Haryana? Madhya Pradesh, actually. That's so bad. So we suffered 2,000 points of damage because of that. Round number 9 was in Kigali. We really tried to pinpoint the street names of wherever. We failed to do so. I almost thought that this was Kenya because of the yellow plates. Didn't realize we were driving on the right side of the road, so that makes sense for Kigali. Also, very green, orangey soil, and very large and mountainous. Makes a lot of sense for Kigali. Finally, in round number 10, we have found the roundabout north of Rorinopolis. I got the road name 174, Ruta BR174, corner BR210. Thankfully, our opponent didn't see the sign to Rorinopolis. Yeah, we just recognized Rorinopolis, and yeah, figure out it might be in Roraima. So that's cool. Roraima for the win. A roaring rotunda for the win. That is nice. Okay, so let's probably watch our round number 1, our points POV, our round number 2, then opponent's round number 6 in New Zealand, our round number 7. Okay. And yeah, finally 5K for the win. Round number 10, north of Rhinopolis, Villanova, Paraíso. Let's go. Okay, first off, watching from our opponent's POV. Let's try and reload that so that we make sure we get watching it in Grey Ghosts. Right, POV. Let's see. Oh, replace system is once again broken. Okay, it's moving now. Okay, so they will probably spot. Okay, there you go. says Pangkalang in Banten. Okay, there you go. Pretty sizable town here or city. Immediately locks it in after just 36 seconds rather. So that is impressive. Let's watch it using our POV 35-second 5K. So that is nice. We'll take that. We will gladly take that. Immediately recognizing it was Mexico. We have designed Cosamaloapan. Okay, it was Veracruz right there. So that's nice. So Cosamaloapan in Veracruz. Okay. We're trying to find for Cosamaloapan in Veracruz. There was just a huge town. Figure out, okay, it was outside the town, so maybe it was this road, 30 de Septiembre, and in fact, it was that intersection. So that is cool. Within 35 seconds, we did manage to find it. Okay, let's watch it again. It being a relatively quick 5K, even for our standards, it is a relatively quick 5K. That's nice. It's probably score at least 9 points in our 5K metric. Didn't realize we were on a two-way intersection. There was the two roads. Thankfully, scanned the correct area of Veracruz, and there it was. Cool. That's so cool. Nice 5K. Didn't have road numbers. We just had town names, and there you go. Probably score high in the 5K metric we're having. Okay. Round number 4 was in, where was this? No, I meant round number, I should probably check the New Zealand round using our opponent's perspective. I mean, hey, let's watch it in 2x speed. Let's see how smooth the replay system is. Okay, so they have found Kimbleton, if I'm mistaken. Is that Kimbleton? Maybe. So maybe they just hard scanned for it, or maybe found a road number we failed to spot. So they're moving roughly towards the southeast here. Okay, so we got some signs there. Opponent just skipped, probably not too useful. Kimbleton, so around the 50-second mark, still nothing. Maybe just hard scan for it, right? Zoomed into Northern Territory. There you go. What impressive. Okay, then going into round number 10. Let's just watch our round number 10. It was 31 seconds. That's a relatively fast 5K in our books. We'll gladly take that. Okay, we got the road number. Okay, we are 174, and thankfully we have assigned to Rorinopolis. Okay, we have BR 432 in testing. So we are in Rorinopolis. Okay, Rorinopolis was there. Okay, 174 was there, and immediately zoomed into Villanova Paraiso. Locked it in. We got a 5K a lot faster, but okay, we just wanted to make sure we got the angle correct, especially on a rotunda as big as this. This is a big rotunda. We failed to recognize it was actually a big one. So maybe a little lining up could lead to either guaranteed 5K or an unfortunate 4999. So that's what we have for okay, Rorinopolis to the south, it seems. So why did we zoom into Manaus first? Okay, there's Rorinopolis right there. Okay, there's 174. It's actually BR210. I wonder why did that say BR432. That is a relatively fast 5K. I wonder what's the score in the metric. Anyway, let's go. A 5K for the win in Roraima. Let's go. Nice. That felt nice.